Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. The losing streak is over. Listen, man, we got the dub. First clean sheet in 10 games. The first good performance for 90 minutes, I'd say, this season in general. We've had good glimpses again, i.e., first half against Atletico, first half against Everton. But for me, this is the best I've seen Liverpool play all season, albeit it's not like the ceiling of what we can do. I believe there's a lot of things that we could have worked on today, but I feel like I'm not going to lead with any negatives. For one, I just want to congratulate the boys for winning this game. It took a lot of character, and a lot of passion, and to win your duels. And everyone played for each other today. I feel like that was the feeling in Anfield today, that the fans were behind the players, and it was a real feeling of togetherness. So first of all, I want to say big up the fans, everyone that went to the game, and all of that stuff. I think tactically, we were good. Tactically, we were good. I think there's still that hole in the midfield that I think needs to tighten up a bit more. You know, that Morgan Rogers hit the post. He ran through the middle a few times as well. Barkley had a few runs. There were times where they just broke through the middle of us, which we're gonna have to deal with before we get to City and Real Madrid, which is coming up in the next few days. But as of this game, talking about this game, I feel like Liverpool done enough. We done enough. Salah was really good today. Sobo was really good today. Let's just start with Gravenberch is the heartbeat of this Liverpool team. Gravenberch, Gravy Boat, is the heartbeat of this team. You could see when he wasn't there, when it was Sobo and Jones, Mac and Sobo, or any combination you don't want to make it, yeah? And we're going to talk about Sobo's line and the job he done today, the really good job he done today as well. But Gravenberch is, guys, he makes this team tick. And whether you lot think he's a 6 or he's not a 6, you lot were happy when Gravenberch was the 6 last season and winning the league. All of a sudden now it's like, oh, he's not a natural 6. No, he's been asked to travel forward. He's been asked to go forward. That's why the hole in our midfield is so big. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's kind of like allowed to sit and defend the back four, things looked a lot better today. Now, genuinely, guys, I could actually tell you Liverpool's formation really today. I think it was back to the normal 4-2-3-1 on paper, but it kind of looked a bit different in terms of the way the players were kind of rotating as well. But Gravenberch, man, honestly, like, let's get some of his stats up right now. Let's get some of his stats up, because generally speaking, man, what a player. That ankle injury you got in the Man United game it's just proper bad news for us, man. We need to get another 6 that is good enough to play DM while he is not there. But bear with me, guys. Let me move myself over here. Yeah, so as you lot can see, big up scoreker for the stats. Ryan Gravenberch scored 3 goals in his last 10 games for Liverpool, scoring in his 4 of his first 87 appearances for them. His game by numbers is 46 out of 51 passes completed, 9 final third entries, 8 duels contested, 6 duels won, 4 interceptions, 3 tackles, 2 shots, 1 chance created, and 1 goal. Only Mo Salah has scored more league goals for the Reds in the 25-26 season than the Dutchman. You know what I'm saying? Big up Grav every time, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, like Gravy Boat. Obviously, Salah's another one that balled out today, man. You know what I'm saying? Mo Salah's first half by numbers, 4 duels, 1, 3 out of 3 take-ons, 2 touches in the box, 2 shots, 1 chance created, 1 tackle, 1 goal. His 250th goal for the Reds. And now let's as I said, let's talk about Mo Salah for a little bit. Generally, guys, yeah, man like Mo, Magic Mo, I'll be real, he's had a very difficult start to the season. Wherever you want to put it down to, he's not been good enough. And I think today you saw a real fire in his belly today. He was on the half turn. He was duppying up, bro. He was duppying up Digne. Lucas Digne got duppied bare times by Salah today. Salah was just a lot better. He was still wasteful in moments, but Salah was just a lot better in his all-round game. His first touch, his hold-up play, his chance creation. The one that was just offside for Gakpo was really good balling as well. Yes, the goal was given to him, so I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, but the goal, he still had to take it first time, and you know, we saw other chances. Villa gifted us a lot of turnovers today, and you know, we didn't make too much out of those turnovers, enough out of those turnovers, in my opinion. So you still got to give credit for the finishes, that the one that Salah did take. What I would say is that I want to see more of this from Salah, more of these performances. And, you know, you could see he was oozing confidence with some of the turns he was doing, some of the flick-ons. And yeah, man, when he tried to take on Maisie, he took like a Maisie dribble inside to beat 3 or 4 players. Yeah, Salah was wicked today. And I think this is definitely a performance he can be proud of outside of him scoring his goal, which so many people obviously talk about. Arnie Slot, obviously you don't know my position on Arnie Slot, but I give credit today in the sense that we got the midfield was wrong in my opinion with Mac, even though he played a few good passes and assists to Gravenberch goal. I think Mac still isn't worthy of a start, and I do also think that the substitutions were a bit off, but the press was on point. The press got better as the game went on. I think early doors the press was a bit samey stuff, but the press was better today, and we played, and the Villa played into our hands and we had a lot of high intensity turnovers in their half, and that's what led to some of the chances that we were able to create. I still want to see more chances created from our own possession, but the turnovers that we had today in their half, it was almost a bit like clockball what we saw. So I was really happy with the high press. Defensively, better. We can still improve, but better. We haven't turned the corner yet. It's one game, one clean sheet. I wouldn't say we turned the corner, but everything was just a lot better today. Sobo in the 10, you know, with the turnover, where he hits it straight at the keeper, he has to just defer sometimes to the left side. I think Ekatike didn't get the ball in certain positions he needed to, but Sobo everywhere else was wicked today, magical. When he dropped into the right side, he was magical. When he dropped to the left side, he was brilliant. Into the holding midfield, he was brilliant. I think he just done everything very well to a good standard today. Yes, in the final third, he's not very, for me, not the guy in the final third, but that's not necessarily his position in the Premier League for this Liverpool team. And we'll see him dip in and out of that position. But when he is playing, Liverpool are so much better. And that is just a fact. That is the fact of the matter. Robertson has to start going forward. He has to start going forward. He has to start. Kirkes needs to have a look at what Robertson's doing and just kind of simplify his game and then go from there. Now, Robertson wasn't spectacular today, but he did the basics very, very well. And that relationship with him and Van Dijk, you can just see is kind of telepathic, and it's there when they're defending. I think Van Dijk and Konate were very good today. Centre-backs done their job. Mamanaashvili made some really good saves. I think there wasn't anyone who was poor today. I think Bradley had his moments where I think, again, I don't think Bradley's good enough, but he was good enough today. And I think his deliveries could have been better, sooner, decision-making going forward. But defensively, he wasn't too bad, and nothing too negative to say on Bradley's part. I just think that I would have wanted to see Calvin Ramsey on the bench today after a performance against Palace. But, you know, there's still time. There's still time. But, yeah, I don't have too much to say. I think it was just a good performance, 2-0. Hugo Ekatike, I think he had a good performance as well outside of the goals. Really unlucky not to, you know, the goal was just offside. But listen, I'm really happy with the performance. And I think we just have to build on this now. We've got the luxury of being at Anfield against Real Madrid in the week. And obviously we go away to the Etihad. So this is where we're going to have to step up a level. And we cannot give City the level of space we gave Villa at times today. That's what I will say. And as for the substitutions, I really feel like Chiesa could have got a run out today. In my opinion, I know Wirtz was the only sub that was used, but I feel like Chiesa could have got a run out. I think if you're going to play Wirtz, I think he deserves to play over and out of for McAllister, if I'm being honest. And putting Wirtz false 9 really isn't the play. Like the second Ekatike came off, there was no one to kind of connect midfield to attack, and the only attacks we had were in transition. And that, for me, is what the problem is. Only being able to do it in transition when Ekatike is not playing. We need to be able to still sustain the pressure and, you know, have the ball in the opposition half. And I don't think we do that when Wirtz is in the false 9. I feel like Chiesa should have been the sub for Ekatike and then sub on Wirtz for McAllister and then drop McAllister and then have, you know, that, and then therefore things kind of stay balanced. Tell Cody to tuck in a little bit just for the extra insurance when the ball is looking to be played in the middle. And I think it's just as simple as that. I don't think we need to overcomplicate things. And yeah, that's the way I see it. But I said Liverpool move up to third in the Premier League table. That's what one win does. And it even goes to show how annoying the Brentford loss was as well. You don't lose to Brentford with 4 points of Arsenal. We're sitting there on 21 points. That's the frustration with what's been going on recently. That's the frustration. But we have the win today. We keep it moving. My man of the match probably Gravenberch. Sobo or Gravenberch, one of the two for me. Absolutely excellent. And make sure you guys smashing the like button and subscribing if you made it this far as well. I don't think I said that at the start of the video. But yeah, man, hate watch unsuccessful. You know what I'm saying? Don't think I didn't see what was going on Twitter. All you Man United fans posting the Premier League table 30 minutes into your game. Have some shame. Posting the table 30 minutes into your game. Have some shame. You brothers been starving. You went above us for 1 week and you were running your gums. It stinks. It absolutely stinks. Don't forget where you come from and who you are. Yeah, who you are. Don't forget. Don't forget. You man posting. I've never seen a fan base. Yeah, I've never seen a fan base that claims they're the biggest club, biggest fan base, this, all of this, popularity that, but then you're posting the Premier League table, not even for being top, for being second and 6 points off of the leaders, the league leaders. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You man aren't even second. You man aren't even top. And you're posting the table 30 minutes into your game after going 1-0 up. Is that how long it's been since you've seen second place that you have to make that much of a meal of it? The irony of that, claiming to be the biggest and the baddest and the heritage and this, and you're posting second place. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Not internet ready. Shout out bouncer. But listen, we will speak going forward. We'll speak going forward because that's the most shameless thing I've seen from the United fans. And then to not even go on to win the game, and now they're back in what, 6th? Come on now. Come on now. It's just shameless, innit? But listen, if you made this far, smash the like button, all them things there. We'll speak soon, man. Make sure you comment on who your man of the match was, and let's talk football, man. See you guys soon. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. We'll see you guys in the next one.